Greetings everyone. As you can see, I finally got my 15-gallon set up. The dirt that I ordered didn't come in time. It was actually kind of funny because as soon as I went out and bought some dirt from a Japanese store, the next day the dirt was in the mail. Even though it wasn't Miracle Grow, the company sent the wrong dirt, but I got tired of waiting, and so I had to use some Japanese soil to put down there. And my tank is set up. I'm pretty pleased at it. I haven't had any algae spikes or anything. The glass is clean, the water's clear, everything's going fine. I took these front plants, I guess they're micro swords, out of the 20-gallon, and I put them in here. And as you can see now, they're kind of dying. Like they're melting or something. I don't know if it's a difference in water temperature or water quality. Maybe they just gotta get readapted to this tank. I put in Anubias that I had out. It put out this leaf right here since I had it in the tank. So I guess that's always good. I have the crypt parva right here. It's been doing good, but it's starting to melt a little. As you can see, I'm not really worried about it because it's normal for crypts to do that in a newly established tank. But once they come back, they come back. I have this crypt. I can't really think of the name right now. It melted one leaf so far. Only one. I'm kind of glad at that. I thought the whole thing was going to go. This plant's been doing good. Nothing really going on with that. I have these guys. I do not know what these plants are. They don't look like any sword that I've seen. They could be, or they could be this other species of plants that look like swords. I can't really think of her name right now. It begins with an A, but I can't really think of it. And I have the plants here from the grow out tank, the hygrophila. They're just rooting like crazy, all up and down the stem. I don't really mind. The sooner they get the roots set up and dig into the dirt, the better. You can see that too, the roots are gone. They're just taking off. So I'm pretty glad at that. I'm getting algae on the plants. I didn't expect that from a T8 light. So it's either too much nutrients in the water or too much light. I don't really know how is it so much light. The light isn't that bright. So I'm gonna see what I can do. I'm doing some water changes every couple days until the tank get balanced, completely set up. I'm going to go to the store tomorrow and see if I can buy some more plants for this 15-gallon. Fill it in. I have some driftwood I want to put right here, but I can't find a string to tie the rest of the Java fern to, so I can have it attached. As soon as I find that string, I will put it in there tomorrow. Speaking of Java fern, I have two here, right there. I didn't bury the rhizome, I just put the roots down. And I have another guy right there. The rhizome is just sitting right above the substrate. I want to see how that goes, if they grow or not. Also, the tank is doing good. The substrate, I added a lot of organic material and clay. I didn't really know what the status of the Japanese soil was. It seemed pretty organic, had a lot of small wood chunks and stuff. It was mostly clay based, mostly reddish color. You can kind of see down there, mostly reddish, so it's a lot of clay. I didn't really think about it at first, but I guess I got a lot of clay in the soil now with that and the clay balls that I put down there. Oh, the leaves of the hygrophila are turning red. I'm assuming it's from the clay in the soil. So much clay that the leaves are absorbing it and turning red. I think it's kind of cool, but at the same time, I don't know if it's something bad that can happen to a plant that usually doesn't get this reddish hue to it. But like I said, I will see. The tank has only been established for a week now. I didn't really make a video when I first set it up because I was kind of busy at work and school, 12-hour shifts or more. But I do have a video that will release later. I gotta put the video clips together of me putting together the 15-gallon. So I like in the tank. It's pretty nice. I want to go out tomorrow and actually buy one of those small canister filters that hang onto the back. I know they say canister filters are supposed to hang lower than the fish tank, but the ones here in Japan on the inlet part, like this for a canister filter, has a motor attached to the inlet that sucks the water from the inside, so that the canister can hang on the back, which is very interesting. So I can just have it hanging on the back, no worries of it sucking up air and messing up the motor on the inside. Every now and then I will see these gas bubbles just shoot out of the substrate. I'm assuming that's from the organic material and the soil and the leaves that I added. I added crushed up, dried up hydrophilia leaves from the grow out tank and just spread it across the whole bottom, and use some Bacter 100 from ADA and spread it on top to seep the soil. So every couple minutes, little bubbles, big gas bubbles, just shoot out of the soil. That gas isn't really good for animals, but since it's a plant only tank, I don't think it's really bothered or anything. Got a lot of bubbles just coming up from the plants, so they're happy, I'm happy, crypts are happy. A lot of bubbles on the leaves on the backside. That's just about it for the 15-gallon. Hopefully these microspores in the front don't all perish. Hope these crypts set in. Try to find some more tomorrow. Got my homemade CO2 going. I'm really not liking this diffuser right here. This little air stone. Every 3 days this big slimy bacterial growth will grow on it. Then I have to take it off, soak it in some Clorox or bleach, and put it back in there. But I mean, that's just about it. Got the filter going here with just some stuff stuffed in there and some purging to make the water clear. That's just about it. Hopefully these plants take off. Try to find some more plants again to put in there to fill it in. I will make an update video in another day, probably 1 day from now, if I add something to the tank, more plants, if I can find it. I want to try to find some easy plants to fill in the back, probably some swords if I can find one, or some elodora or anchoris, something that can grow fast, fill in the tank pretty fast. I mean, that's just about it for the 15-gallon. And as I always do from now on, one subscriber shout out, and that will be John's Aquarium. As I said many times, people, please subscribe to these people. He only have 16 subscribers, so let's help him in the community, get more people, get more feedback for him. It's easy. All you have to do is click the subscribe button. It doesn't hurt you, it doesn't hurt him. Just click it and it's done. Just 2 seconds out of your life. And everybody benefits. He get feedback from you, you get feedback from him, and we all educate each other. So I'll put his link in the bottom. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe, please rate, please comment, give me feedback, ask me a question, something. Thanks for watching.